Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back, Force here, with some more Monday afternoon magic. It's because I suck. I'm sorry, I suck. I realize this is I'm gonna work on it. This hand is kind of rough. We're gonna draw a new hand. Listen, I just have, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna make excuse. I've got no excuse, really, truthfully. I might actually just play the Bushwhacker just for the sake of having an early minion. This does mean we can't play it with Kicker to pump things up, though. So how many extra turns would I get? 1, 2, 3. If I can do at least, it might not be worth it, actually. Maybe I just hold on to we're gonna hold on to the Bushwhacker here, because if you save it for when you play with Kicker, you get a huge bonus of +1/+0 for all creatures you control. When a creature enters the battlefield, if it's kicks, creatures I control get +1/+0 and get haste until end of turn. So it's actually pretty nifty what you can do. We're gonna play the Kiln Fiend. It's 1/2. Whenever we play spell, it gets +2/+0. So we do things like shock, raise the alarm. All this stuff will pump him up. Although I might just play the Raid Bombardment next turn. Whenever I control a creature of power 2 or less attacks, it deals 1 damage to a defending player. So we can play Raid Bombardment, attack with the Kiln Fiend, and he'll take 2, possibly. Because of he might let that go through. He does have a blocker though, but I don't know that he'll necessarily play. So this could be really good. I mean, we could. This is the Whacker. The Whacker deck is what I'm gonna call it. Super aggressive, red and white. I thought I'd do something just to kind of, you know. We missed Friday. All right, let's not beat around the bush. We missed Friday. It's Monday. We're all aware. We missed Friday and it's Monday, and so. It's my fault, I'm sorry, but we're getting back into it, I promise you. So a couple of things, we can actually, this is gonna be a big damage turn, because I can play shock that and raise the alarm and hit him with this, plus that's gonna be really good. So I think we should do that. We're gonna stop his block. Shock the creature. Shock that. And we're gonna play the raise the alarm now, simply because I wanna pump him up now. Now, all of this goes back to, I probably should have just played the turn 1 Goblin Bushwhacker. If I knew I was gonna get that Raid Bombardment, I would have. There was no guarantee, but that Raid Bombardment would have meant, the Bushwhacker turn 1 would have meant that I got a bunch of extra damage off of Raid Bombardment, but I could still, as long as I draw into a second red, I can still play this with Kicker and get a bunch of extra damage off of it too, but I probably could have gotten more, I guess is the thing. He's gonna play a Pack Leader, it's a 4/4, so he's gonna have a blocker. Good for him, but I don't know. I really need a red mana, that's what I need. Ooh, okay. This is pretty good too. I'm gonna play Raise the Alarm. It's gonna pump him up. And then if he blocks that with this, it's dead. So, yeah, there you go. Alright, so we're gonna go just attack phase. I am gonna attack with a Kiln Fiend. I know there's a decent chance he might just block it with his 4/4. But if he does, it means this thing doesn't get much use out of it. We get these ticking off as well. Because with the smaller creatures, not with the pumped up one though. So he is gonna block, so that's fine. That's fine, it's a trade and I'm okay with that. We're gonna have a bit of damage for next turn too. And then before the end of his turn, I'm probably gonna shock him, and then we'll be able to finish him off next turn. This is the Whacker deck. We just blow people up. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, never mind. Okay. So he removes all that stuff. We're gonna save the shock then, in case we need to remove a blocker. Removes all that stuff. There we go. That's something. Not exactly what I need though. We'll play Krankos Command now. That second man, oh man. I guess actually maybe it's good now that I didn't play the Bushwhacker because, you know, he would have just cleared it with his Anger of the Gods play there. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. Yeah, it's not enough. I need another red mana to play this with Kicker. That'd be pretty good, I guess. Maybe that's not enough though. It's gonna be 2, 4. I don't know, man. This is tough. All right, so can I possibly kill him? I don't think so right now. I'm too short on red mana. So we swing for 2. 2 goes through from the Raid Bombardment. He blocks 1, 1 goes through, so that's only 3 damage through. Definitely not enough. So I think right now we just need to play the other Krankos Command. We're gonna attack with everything anyways, because he's gonna block and kill 1, but at least we'll get the 2 damage off of the bombardment. I just need to try to chip him away. So long as he doesn't play life gain here, there's a good chance we'll be able to kill him next turn. So he's down to 5. 1 goes through, which puts him at 4, and then I could shock him for 2, but that's not enough. But again, decent chance next turn we can win. Decent chance, because we're going to play the Krenkos command right now. Alright, so there's Krenkos command, 2 more. Now, so long as he doesn't play another Anger of the Gods, we should be able to win next turn. So let's see what happens here. He can't play Palaka Worm, he doesn't have enough. I guess there's other smaller life gain, but really, you don't really see a lot of that smaller life gain. There's a Genesis Hydra, that's not gonna be enough. I think we win here. We're gonna have 3 damage from this. So he's gonna, does this mean he pulls the Ravager, I think? I think that means he pulls the Ravager. There it is. That's not enough. 3 damage goes through guaranteed from the bombardment, 2 from the shock to finish him off, and that, oh, actually no, 3's enough because of the Ravager coming into play. That is hilarious. He left the game because he realized he lost the life from the Ravager, so he actually just loses. This is so funny. We're just going to declare attack with our 3 dudes, and it's just going to finish him off. The Ray Bombardment itself finishes him off. Yes! Victory number 1. Thank you very much, Ray Bombardment. Do not like this hand. Do not like this hand at all. That's actually, this could be really good. We're gonna keep this hand. We don't have the turn 1 drop, but we've got the Guildgate, which lets me play into Pyromancer. And Pyromancer plus Raid Bombardment has huge potential. We also have the Coordinated Assault, we've got the Krenkos Command, we've got Triplicate Spirits, we can pay tap creatures to pay its casting cost. This is all well and good right here. This is all well and good. So we'll play the Pyromancer now. Next turn, we'll probably play the Krenkos Command, which is gonna get us 3 1/1s in play. And then so long as we draw into a mana the turn after, we can play the Raid Bombardment and do a lot of damage. A lot of potential damage. The question is, do I let him keep that in play? Well, he's probably not gonna trade, so I actually don't really have a choice here. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, maybe he blocks to, he probably won't though. Do I attack to see if I can kill that? I don't know. He probably won't block, that's the thing. Well, let's attack and see what happens. If he chooses to block, I'm actually gonna throw down a Coordinated Assault. It might sound crazy, but it's worth saving this and killing his own. So I'm gonna declare attack. We're gonna go into combat phase. Declare attack. And let's see if we can kill his Pyromancer. I doubt we will, because he's probably not gonna block. He's gotta be, okay, good. Unless he had some sort of contingency plan. He has to realize that I have something up my sleeve. Plus, why would he want to lose his? All right, so we play this. Pyromancer triggers a 1/1. The Krenkos Command itself gets us 2 1/1s. Now we have 3 1/1s in play. If we draw, oh my gosh, if we draw a land next turn, that is a lot of damage coming his way. A lot of damage. Actually, we might be able to triplicate Spirits soon. He's gonna think twice, which gets him a 1/1. He's not gonna attack because we got the 1/1 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can triplicate Spirit next turn, and we will absolutely do that. We will absolutely do that. Oh my goodness gracious. And then we can Raid Bombardment next turn. We're gonna triplicate Spirits right now. We're gonna, yeah, we could fully commit to this. We're gonna go like this. Okay. Let's do that. Why would it not leave this game's AI? I swear to God. I don't know, whatever. I'm like, why would I not leave the Boros Guildgate untapped? Not that it matters because I don't have any one. It doesn't matter. So next turn, we can play the Raid Bombardment, and that, look at this damage. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage just from Raid Bombardment. Please don't clear the board right now. Please don't clear the board. And don't stay untapped with 2 blue mana so that you can counterspell my Raid Bombardment. Come on, come on. Voyage is in. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna return that to my hand. That's not a huge deal. We are still gonna get a boatload of damage next turn, and it's gonna be hilarious. So he gets a 1/1. He bounces my dude back, but oh my goodness gracious, oh my goodness gracious. So what we do, we absolutely play Raid Bombardment right now, because this could just win us the game. We're gonna deal 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to him right now. So we're just gonna swing with everything. I'm not gonna tap anything for Triplicate Spirits. We're just gonna swing with everything. Okay, so that's, again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 3 goes through, and then he's probably gonna block some of these. So we might actually have 3, 4, 5 go through, plus the 7. Look at it just chipping away. That clunk, clunk, clunk. Just one little chipping away, one bit at a time. All right, so he's gonna block what he can. He's gonna sack all his creatures. He takes 3. Oh my gosh, he's down to 7. we could just very well win next turn. We've got 8 damage coming his way. Let's see if he burns anything. Plus coordinated assault if he does something else funny. There's an elixir. All right, so he's gonna gain 5 life. So wait. We've got 8. We can do 9, 10. That's not enough. Let's play the Pyromancer. Okay. And then I'm going to swing with everything. I mean, who knows? Maybe he just forfeits because he feels like he's so behind. I doubt it, though. So he's going to do this. He gains 5, puts him up to 12, and we've got 8, 9, 10 potential. So that's not enough, but seems pretty darn close. You might be wondering, like, why don't you do this or that or that? I'm trying not to overcommit, if at all possible. In fact, even just playing the Kiln Fiend might be too much. Very close, but no cigar. Very close, but no cigar. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what he plays. I could go with this next turn. There's, okay. Ready? Oh, we win. We win. End of turn. Raise the alarm. 2-4 damage coming your way. What are you gonna do about that? Absolutely nothing. Go ahead and move to combat phase. Swing for 2. 2 goes through from the ray bombardment. 2 goes through from the damage. Oh yeah. Just whacker, the whacker. Well, this ain't so bad. Krenko's command, coordinate assault, and triplicate spirits. So we got a little bit of something. And he's mulliganing down to 6. This is okay. We'll keep this hand. It's not perfect, you know. There's a few. I would like to see a Pyromancer or a Kiln Fiend. Hell, Brimaz would be great. There's also Rabble Masters in this deck. Wow, we just love lands today, it seems. It seems today we love to draw lands. I honestly, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't want to draw a single additional land for the rest of this game. There's 23 in the deck. That might actually be a bit high. That might be a bit too much. That really sucks. He's got Undying, so I'm gonna have to kill him by sacking a dude, and then a second time around, coordinated assault to kill the 2/2. That actually, a single Undying creature really puts a kink in the plans here. Puts a little bit of a kink in the plans. Triplicate Spirits could be a game winner in this matchup. That flying could be tough for him to deal with. He's, so far I'm just seeing Jund, green and red, but he's gonna choose not to attack, really. Wow. Huh. So we're gonna get close to Triplicate Spirits here. I don't want any of my minions to die, so I'm not gonna attack. I wanna save them alive. Save them alive, what the hell is that even? I wanna keep them alive for the Triplicate Spirits. Now I could attack and use the Coordinated Assault, but my game plan was to use Coordinated Assault to kill the 2/2, because this guy's gonna die and then come back as a 2/2. That's my thought process. So I'm gonna wait a little bit here. It's just bad if I put a 1/1 counter. Target creature, okay. So he's gonna swing. Maybe I just use it to kill this 2/2. A 2/2 is a 2/2. Whatever one I kill, I don't know that it makes it. Oh my goodness gracious. So double block with the coordinated assault. Jeez, I'm crow. Okay. Double block with the coordinated assault. Okay, so they're both gonna have first strike. It's gonna be 4 total damage. The first strike damage should go through before you can respond to either one of them. So they live. Wait. Okay, good. It's like, why is there an arrow between those two? What is happening? What is their connection? Alright, so we can now triplicate spirits. And we'll be able to do that next turn too. Now, I am playing into Anger of the Gods here. But I feel like looking at his deck, there's a good chance he's not running it. So I think I'm really just going to flood the board and just try to overrun him is what I feel like I should do. I'm going to take this. Just take the damage. Go ahead, deal 2 damage to me. I'm going to deal 5. No, actually I'm not going to deal 5 because I'm going to... play the Pyromancer. And I think I can... Yeah, I can still triplicate spirits. We only need 6. So let's go, oh, I can tap him too, perfect. Nice, perfect, confirm. Tap all those, triplicate spirits. That's also gonna get another 1/1 in play from the Pyro. Totally, absolutely 100% overcommitting here, no question about that. However, I think that is the best way for me to win in this matchup. I feel as if he probably has some decent sized creatures. He's still low on the mana right now. And I feel like if I can just overrun him with my flyers, it'll be totally worth it. So, in Anger of the Gods, I will just scoop immediately if one comes into play. Okay, there's a Arbor Colossus. That stinks, because he can block my flyers now. However, I might have enough to just still overwhelm him. Okay. Alright, so we're going to swing with everything. Except for this guy. Swing with everything except for the Pyromancer, because we want to keep him in play. For when we play more instants and sorceries. Let's see. That's fine. I'm just wondering whether or not I'm going to coordinate assaults. I'm probably not going to do it yet. I'm going to wait. Wait a second. These all are going to die. But then I can kill the 2/2 next turn with this, with the coordinated assault. He just leaves the game. He didn't have to because I'm not winning here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to let that happen. Okay. So I lose the ability to kill his 2/2 now, but I keep 2 guys alive in this process. For now, at least. I think that'll give me enough momentum to just finish him off. I mean, again, we've got so many flyers, he can only block 1 a turn. He must have thought I had pump up for my entire board. That's the only reason I can see him, a player leaving. It's not impossible for the AI to win the game, or to come back. Okay, now it is. Goblin Bushwhacker with Kicker. Pumps up all my creatures, +1/+0. Gives them haste, not that it matters, because they all were unaffected by Summoning Sickness anyways. But this just absolutely wins the game right here. This is hilarious. Hilarious! Thank you, Whackin'. Just whacking at the front door for the victory. This is actually pretty decent, so we're gonna keep this hand. Having the Pyromancer or the Kiln Fiend or a Rabble Master, which we still haven't even drawn into at all this episode, but having any one of those in your opening hand I think makes it worth keeping. If you just have like the pump ups, like if I just had like a Bushwhacker and then like a Coordinated Assault and Krankos Command, that's not necessarily like an amazing hand that you'd want to keep. But the Pyromancer really kind of puts this hand over the edge, because I can go Pyromancer, raise the alarm, that's going to have me 2/4 minions in play, and then I can triplicate Spirit, which will give me another minion off of the Pyromancer, +3 off of the triplicate. Like, it can kind of snowball pretty hard. We're going to play the Plains, so we can play Pyromancer now. So next turn, it's raise the alarm. 4 minions in play, turn after triplicate Spirit. That's how it goes. And next turn I can play the Guild Gate as well, because I get the tap land in play. I can do the raise the alarm before the end of his turn. I'm just worried about counter spells here. That's my concern. Counter spells are my true concern here. But no, he's down to 1 mana, so I should be fine. Hopefully he taps out the upcoming turn, so I can play the triplicate Spirits without any response from him. I don't believe there's any flash creature he can play for 1, so I should be fine to just attack with a Pyromancer. So we're going to play the Guild Gate. We are going to attack with the Pyromancer. He will probably let it go through, because sacrificing your Cloudfin Raptor isn't typically something you want to do. We'll see, though. He might have something up his sleeve. He does not. So we can save the raise the alarm until his turn, which we will. We'll save it until his turn. He's probably going to tap out, because there's a good chance he's going to play something to evolve this guy. Okay, there we go. So there's a Lone Missionary. Gain some life. This is interesting. Life gain. It's not a typical, it's not a standard combo here. Life gain in this sort of evolve deck, but I could see it working. I mean, it still triggers the evolve. It gets him out of hot water, at least somewhat. All right, so we will be playing Raise the Alarm. Oh, jeez. Just this UI, I swear to you guys, sometimes it just does not do what you want it to do. And then we will be Triplicate Spirits this turn. A red mana. Wait, can we raise? I think we can raise the alarm. Actually, we probably don't have enough to do the shock too, but I think that's fine. We're gonna raise the alarm, get another minion. This is so insane. Okay, then we're gonna triplicate spirits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could just tap all of them. Why don't I attack with one of them though? Let me tap this guy. We'll save. Well, we'll attack with 2. We'll save 1 mana untapped. Okay, perfect. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I should have. Why did I not look for the guys with summoning sickness? That's kind of an important part of that situation. And then I'm gonna shock this guy I don't think I can shock it in response to him playing. Actually, I can shock it in response to him playing a creature. So no, I don't want him to have a counter spell. So I'm gonna actually shock this now. Force, why are you shocking it now? Because I don't want him to have the mana to counter spell next turn, and stop that from happening. Because I want that Cloudfin Raptor to get big. And I should have been able to attack for 2, but I was an idiot and I did not. I tapped my creatures that he left the game. I tapped my creatures that didn't have summoning sickness. I left those guys untapped. That was just a boneheaded play. That's all there is to say about it. All right, so we attack with everything. He Vapor Snags a token, which tokens don't come back. We're gonna attack with everything but the Pyromancer. We don't want him to die because we'd like to make use of him in upcoming turns. It is strange that the guy left. There's still a lot of game left. Yes, I do have an overwhelming board. Maybe he just simply has no board clears and he thinks there's no way that he could come back. And that might very well be the case, because this is kind of crazy right now. My gosh, the lands. We're gonna pretend we don't have just 2 lands in the hand though. And we'll just save our... So he thinks we could have a shock or something, you know what I mean? No, he doesn't think anything. He's a computer. Hey kid, I'm a computer. I don't think of anything. This guy's not thinking anything. He's thinking, let me make a play. I got mana, let me make a play. That's all the computer thinks. He's not thinking. You can't bluff a computer, I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm crow. Not that it turns out to have mattered, but this mana flood is sad. However, a victory is glorious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed Monday Afternoon Magic. I'm sorry. We'll be better this week, I promise. I'll see you guys later.